up, everybody? This is Bam Bam Searches It All, and today we're back on those nickels. This is Hunt and Fill number 14, boxes 27 and 28. Basically, both of these boxes are from the first bank, and I will tell you that they have kind of come through that bank. I did get a large order from them, so, luckily, it seems like some stuff's come through. On the backdrop here, we got our regular, cardboard nickel holders. Book 2 and 3 are complete, but we still got some war nickels we need to find, and then some key dates, semi-key dates, and so forth. And then the Bible, mostly missing mint mark, San Francisco minted nickels. We have found a few, so, the potential is there. We're missing 32 out of the 170 slots. If you know about that book, you know about it. Otherwise, I'll go over it at the end. These are the Buffalo varieties as far as key dates and semi-key dates, and then the errors that if we do get lucky enough to get a Buffalo nickel, we can check it against the mat here. Jefferson nickels are obviously going to be most what we're going to find. These are the key dates, semi-key dates. The silver nickels we're looking for have the letter over the Monticello. Double dies varieties, repunch mint marks, over mint marks, and inverted mint marks. These are the more prominent, well-known miscellaneous varieties. And then an 05 Denver Speared Bison would be a really cool first find for me. And the biggest first find would be a Henning nickel. These years, basically, I'll go over it with the potential and bring up a picture, but I've done enough chattering. Let's pop this bad boy together. Oh boy. The glue is a little strong. All right. Taking a quick glance at the left side, I don't see anything too crazy. And I almost thought that might have been a war nickel because it's so dark. All right, I don't see anything crazy. I try and do wrap-ups at 10, but if we're not really lucky with finds, we'll do half a box and I'll bring you back in. But yeah, hopefully we get some good early finds. Well, nothing to talk about in the first 10. We got a 1992 Denver potential upgrade. Yikes, I hope this whole box is not like that. All right, everybody, I'm going to bring you in for roll number 20. I mean, we really have not. 1941 Philadelphia, we're on the board. I'm okay with it. 1948 Philly, and then look at that, 1973 D. I mean, I've even got a decent potential upgrade of a 72, so I'll definitely take that. But I'm bringing you in not only just to recap that, but I think we got a little greenie here, a little silver from wartime, 42 to 45. We do. Denver. Okay, the only Denver. Oh, I need like a lot of Denvers. 42, 43, 44, and 45. So I'll put up the mintage for this because we got a 1945. I will definitely take that. 1945 Denver. We're on the board for silver. Love to see it. If nothing else is in this roll, we'll start rolling into the next ones. All right, everybody. Well, we're down to 10 rolls. I've only got one from the 40s, 1947, Philadelphia. We'll run through these real quick. 1953, Philly. 1956, Denver. 2 from 57, one's a Philly. Both are a Philly. 58. Denver, and 2 from 1959. That's a Denver, and that's a Denver as well. So kind of light on the finds, but we're going to push through these 10 and then we'll be ready to pop the top on the next ones. All right, everybody, bag is empty. We're ready to pop the top. We only had one more find. 1952 is going on the board. We're only sitting at 12 finds. That's a little light, but we do got some, potential upgrades. I put some of the better stuff up here. I mean, this one is still just, thank you for thank you for landing in my box. I do appreciate it, but let's get this party started. We only got one war nickel, one silver. I'm obviously aiming for more. All right, let me back this up a little bit. All right, we definitely have a lot of Ring of Death going on, but I do see a lot of older Jeffersons in here, so that's good. All right, you know the deal. Hopefully I can give you some good goodies in the first 10, otherwise we're going to do half the box. All right, everybody. Well, after 10 rolls, we're going to be at 18 finds for the hunt. First one up, 1941 San Francisco. All right, that might be a lower mintage. 1941 Philly. 1953 again on the board with a Denver. And a 55. And that's Philly with a 1959, I believe Denver. Denver indeed. All right. 10 more coming in, unless we just kind of, I mean, 4 finds is fine, but obviously we want more. Let's see what's next. All right, everybody. Roll 14 of the new box has a couple in one roll that I want to talk about real quick. I mean, this thing, when I saw it side by side, super worn down. And that's because this was potentially in a dryer, I'm assuming. And it basically rolls between and gets flattened. And super fat. As you can see, there's a little bit of a difference, but super fat between the walls and kind of wears itself down. So I'll see if the Coinstar will take that one. But I bring you in because I have never seen this coin. And it actually looks pretty cool. 1985 Confederation, I'm believing, Helvetica. So I'll probably put something on the screen here to, represent what country this coin comes from. So pretty cool find. We're on the foreign side again. We did already have a Canadian, so we'll put that there. And then I'll just go ahead and show you this Ookie Gookie 1959 Denver. So pretty interesting roll if you ask me. Yeah, so we'll continue this hunt. We'll see what's next, and maybe we'll score something other than foreign. All right, everybody, with 18 finds on the board already, we're gonna move up to 24 finds. We're not counting the foreign Canadian, but there's 3 there. We got a potential Henning nickel. Oops, drop that. If it is a Philly, so real quick, I'll put up an image. You're looking for a notch in the R for 1946, and this 1947, if this is a Philly. Oh, it is not. So it is a Denver for 47, and then we got 1952 Denver. 1957 Denver again, and then 2 from 1958 Denver, and another Denver. So there's 4 from the 50s Denver minted. Not really any semi-key dates or key dates for those, but that's fine. We'll take that. 30 rolls left. Hopefully we can boost the finds. Maybe we can get a Buffalo this round, because 1 silver holding down the fort is not where I want to be at, but we're going to keep pushing forward. Right, everybody. Well, we are going to be at 35 finds real quick. I'm not really counting this as a find, but this is a bar error, basically a die chip between the rim and the letters. This is 1, but they have documented up to 7 different bar errors. So if it's like the E, the R, and the T, that would be 3. The 9 looks like it might potentially be 1, but I haven't really looped this because there was only 1. I will verify and see how many there are, but just wanted to point that out. I should have put an image for you, so check that out. That shows you a couple of examples of some of the singular ones. But real quick, 35 finds on the board, 1941. And we are still doing the horrible flips. Philly. Now, all these 1946s, if there's no mint mark, will have a potential Henning nickel. And I don't see the Henning notch. And let's check this one. Now, even though there's no notch, I do weigh these to see if they're, within the weight. 1946 San Fran. It's 48. That's the San Fran for semi-key date. So is this San Fran? No, this looks like Denver. All right. And then we did get a 2009, again, lower mintage. I'll go ahead and post an image up for that. Now, this one is haggard, but, it is a, it's a 2009. It's a lower mintage. 1949. So on this, we're looking for a San Francisco mint mark. And my flips, that's a Denver, all right. Then we're into the 50s, 1954 Denver, 1957 Denver, and 2 from 1959. I'm going to make sure these are 59s because that 3 and that 5 always get me sometimes. All right, Denver, 1959. All right, we're going to do the last 2 rolls. I'll bring you some final numbers, and then we'll go to the books. Well, rolls are done. Unfortunately, we only hit the 1 silver, which, we got gymnasiums in the back. We got some cartwheel action, so potential upgrades, and then I want to show you guys something absolutely bonkers. Look how thin that middle nickel is, and then I'm going to take the top one. Perfect. 5.0, in case you didn't know, all nickels are 5.0. And then I'm actually going to take the next one. Look at that. Perfect. Explain to me how this is even possible. I don't understand. Anyways, I won't. But look how thin that thing is. And it's not like it's damaged or, or I don't know. Anyways, going back to the bank. 2 more finds. 1958. Let me make sure that's a 58D. I'm telling you, the 5 and the 8 messed me up. 1959. Denver. All right. Let me consolidate everything in the books, and I'll bring you back for the final recap. All right, everybody, the books are done. We are down to 7 for book 1. Book 2 and 3, of course, are complete. We added that 1945 Denver, and yeah, there's a lot of key dates that are missing, but I'm hopeful that we will definitely come across them as we continue to do these hunts. Also, here's the list. The 47 was an upgrade. Book 2, the 73, 79, and 92 Denver were all upgrades. And then we had a 99 Denver, 01 Philly, 02 Philly was an exchange, and I'll explain in just a second. 06 P&D were upgrades, and 2019 Philly was an upgrade. And the Dansko 2002 Philly was the add. Not really pleased with the 02, but it's a real random spot to fill, so I went ahead and just filled it with the better of the 2 finds. And yeah, we got a lot of gymnasiums in book 3. Love to see that. Here it is. We took off the 02 Philly. We're missing 31. Obviously, these are going to be proofs, and we need a 1947 San Fran. I don't really want to take it. I kind of want to get a nice example for this book, because this book is so nice, as you're gonna see here in just a second. So, first and foremost, big shout out to my family. Thank you for giving me the time of day to go through these rolls. I do appreciate you very much. And big shout out to the tellers for supplying me with the coins. I do appreciate the rolls, and big shout out to you for sure. And then last and definitely not least, big shout out to you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thanks for the likes and the positive vibes in the chat. I do appreciate each and every one of you watching this as we try and complete these books. I know this wasn't the most exciting one, but if you could give me a thumbs up and let YouTube know that I'm, worth a like, and maybe it'll come in someone else's feed and maybe they'll learn something too. I would appreciate it. And if you're new here and you want to subscribe and learn some things over time for bill searches and roll hunting, I would appreciate that as well. Without further ado, I hope you all have a wonderful and prosperous 2024. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.